wish that things could be simple as it used to be. Wanna take you for a ride. You'll lay back.
Track 5 is Marvelous. That song was a song that started later in the writing process, pretty late. We randomly in Cole's room just trying to find new song ideas and just how did we even start?
I think
Started slower, but anyway.
usually when I think none of us really play piano or keyboard very well, so whenever trying to use that to make a song is always kind of figuring it out as you go, and then luckily we have MIDI and stuff so we could fake it, but it is sort of that thing of just play a random chord and then kind of maybe it could do this maybe, and then you just kind of hack it together, if you will. I think that's how the music started. And then
Right.
while we were there, I remember you were like, I'm gonna think of melodies, and you stepped outside and made pretty much almost all of the lyrics to the song in that moment, right?
I don't know because, the chorus.
The
Yes.
chorus, yeah.
The full chorus.
Because the verses, we'll show you the demo, is just total gibberish. Ba-ba-da-ba-dee, ba-ba-da-ba-dee. Yeah, the chorus, I just randomly wrote them out and then they stuck. It's what ended up staying in the song. Yeah, it's crazy when that happens. But I think when we started, we just had the chorus and verse. Mm-hmm. And then we went home and then you worked on it more and sent it to us as this full kind of 2-minute, 15-second song. Full structure, and I remember just loving what you did. This is all. And did we speed it up together or did you speed it up yourself?
I think we had already sped it up.
We already sped it up.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind.
Yeah, Logic, for all you Logic heads out there, has vari-speed, so the same way a tape machine would, you can change the tempo and it'll everything will become pitched higher or pitched lower if you go down. Every TikTok audio that's pitched down is just done by the same thing. But we made it 20 clicks faster, and it just actually became a real song,
It's such a weird hyper speed melody that we definitely wouldn't have written it that way. It started so much slower. That's why it ends up being da ba da ba da da ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba da 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 da. It's so because we wrote it. It was so different when we started. We'll show you.
Yeah.
We show you right now.
We will show you
Let's do it.
right
Let's do it.
now.
Okay, we're moving over here. We're going. So prior to when we started, it was this slow jammer.
It sounds pitched down, but it's not.
This is normal. This is what it was.
Yeah, this sounds crazy to us. I think your voice, maybe we were, I don't know, sounds.
Am I pitched a little bit?
I think you're pitched a little bit.
And then just
But this was just, we were making this song. We were like,
oh, this is cool. This is
we're
a cool
this is
song.
really cool.
yeah. And then, and then we did this. Which is way more what the song actually, ended up
I
sounding
actually
like.
love this version. I love this demo so much. Turn it up.
It sounds
Cole.
hilarious.
I love the way this chorus feels.
So funny.
It's so cracked out sounding.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those weird, lucky, just random things.
But then, yeah. So then stop it. That's that. Oh, I remember being so excited by this when you sped it up. I was like, this is so cool. Because the demo itself is so weird that I was I don't know what this sounds like. I just kind of loved how it was turning out. Yeah,
Right.
this is immediately, it just became my favorite song we had. When we were working on it, when you sped it up, it blew my mind. I was like, this is awesome.
So funny, yeah, how that
But then
works.
Cole took and did all the bridge stuff himself, wrote what the bridge still is, and the guitars that you did in it.
Oh, it's the same guitar, I think.
It's the same guitar that's in the
Crazy.
final version.
Yeah. Which is so offensive sounding, but just. Oh yeah, this was recorded slow,
Oh, nice.
and then it's inhumanly fast because we sped it up. Yeah.
And then Ariel added. Keep that playing, Cole. And Ariel's
right.
oh.
Yeah, the demo was so weird. It was one of those ones that like was so important to us to make and to get right. Like I really wanted to get it right, but the demo's so weird. I was like, how are we gonna do this for real? I don't know what we're gonna do to capture the same energy,
Right.
but do it straight like in rock band form. I was like, how is this gonna work? Like I didn't understand. I was kind of this song I was always like nervous about. Just
Right.
like on our first album, Nothing Happens. I was nervous about starting Are You Bored Yet? Because I cared so much about it. I was like, we gotta get it right. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's weird. I felt the same thing about this. I was like afraid to start it because I was afraid of it like not going right. I was afraid of it going wrong and not liking it. I didn't want. I kept putting off. So I was like, not Marvelous. Let's not start that one yet. But it sort of like pretty quickly became like sort of funkified or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it was just Ariel's idea. Is like, why don't we go like this approach and just started
Right.
playing like like classic Motown stuff or.
And there's like more fills in the drums.
Yeah.
And
And I was like, that's the right energy for this song. That's
yeah.
cool.
It sounds more like George Martinified or something.
He wanted to, he wanted. I think Ariel wanted to be like if Motown met like Hey Ya or something, like Outkast kind of
Right.
style. Just
Hey Ya.
still have like sort of a bouncy, like kind of weird. I hate this word, but sort of like quirky energy to it.
right.
But then, but it does. It is like a weird sort of little oddball song, which is why it was surprising at first when we were like, I thought it was like our weird little baby this song, but then when originally the label was like, that's a single, we're like, what?
Yeah.
They're so surprised.
We were
by
like,
it.
are you serious?
I was like, I thought you guys weren't gonna like this one.
I know.
But yeah, no, I'm actually really I'm stoked with how it turned out. I think it's cool.